Hello everyone, my name is Relax and Panic, and this is another reaction to Hunter x Hunter. It's episode 52. And, well, it's going down, what else to say? You know what to do. As always, if you want to see the reaction itself, just go down into my descriptions, follow the links, replace the parentheses, dot parts with real dots, and enjoy. Once you've done, feel free to come back here and hear me talk about this episode, so see you soon. To those that came back, welcome back. Now, what the heck? Just look at it. Those three, yeah, on a completely different level by now. And I'm not sure who's going to win here. I kind of hope and guess it will be kind of a draw, so that all of them escape. It would be a bit sad if one of those characters would die on the first clinch, right? So I would like it if they all survived, but it feels to me right now as though the Zoldyck family is winning. 2-on-1. I mean, that's a big thing, clearly. So that's possibly why. Silver is clearly the tough guy here. So he was surprised he was injured by the knife, which means that normally you cannot really penetrate his skin. A bit like Yuvojin, who just blocked bullets and everything, I guess. He's in kind of a different, in kind of the same level when it is about body quality, to say so. And he has those incredibly blasts that he's just creating. So I guess it's like a finishing move. He's able to do a Kamehameha and just shoot away everyone that's in his reach. But he cannot control it properly, so it's an area of effect. Which is why the old man Zeno said, if needed, kill us both. Which is a statement, which is a lot of bowing, a lot of appraisal towards the enemy. Because it means that he says, this guy is strong enough to be dangerous, to beat us if needed. So, the boss, Chrollo Lucilfer, let's call him Lucy. No, Lucilfer is strong enough that even Zeno, being as incredible as he is, states, okay, this one I might have take with me to the grave. He's dangerous enough for that. Which brings us to Zeno. So he has an incredibly strong melee capability. So he has this charged fist that he came up with, where even Lucilfer said, I cannot block that. There's no chance I can block this strike, so that will be a deadly one. So you have to evade. And he had the dragon effects, the dragon lance, and the dragon head, which he is able to just move around all the time. That's cool. I mean, that's a good mix. He has ranged abilities and awesome melee abilities. And we have seen that he pushed Lucilfer into the wall, so he's pinning him there, which was what they wanted to do. Pin him, and then Silver will kill him with one big blow. I kind of guess and hope that's not what's going to happen. But I guess that Lucilfer will draw out of the fight, will move away, realizing, okay, that is too much. Possibly he may lose half of his limbs there. That might be. We heard about that. Although I still guess it's more about his people that he's about to lose. He knows Silver from the past, so Silver killed one of his men in the past as well. But Lucilfer developed in this time, which is interesting to see that they have a history. We knew something was there because Silver mentioned it to his son. Don't face the troupe. Don't fight against them. They're too strong. It's not worth it. For Lucilfer, that is, I mean, his abilities. Wow. We have not seen so much of it yet. So let's go to his normal fighting style. He is really good at dodging. So these last second dodges that he does against Xeno are complemented by Silver by saying always in the last second. He's really good. And seeing that Xeno is on the top level, that tells us something about Lucilfer there as well. He is really good at it. However, his main ability, being a specialist, is to steal other people's powers. And there we are again at an incredibly powerful specialist, just like Kurapika. So there are a lot of things that needs to be done, and I really like that they shone a light on that by using Xeno to mouth it. If you're a specialist with such an incredibly high level power, which one was one way you say that is too much, right? You have massive drawbacks for it, and the drawback here is he needs the book for it. He has to hold it in his hand all the time. If he loses it or the book closes, the power is gone. So that's a major thing. And I guess there are a lot of other stuff. Seeing that he used this knife, I guess he will need the blood of the person he's stealing the power from, at least, right? And possibly other stuff we haven't seen yet. So that is a major drawback, but still he was able to use this Conjurer's Mantle to block and evade attacks, to repel them, kind of, and while doing so getting closer and closer. That's already nice. And seeing in this book that there were a lot of other people inside, he, yeah, can have more neither endless amounts of abilities if he killed them, I guess killed them. Or can he steal just without killing? Would be nice as well. He used a poisoned knife against Silver, which even the smallest itch would put down a blue whale, I think it was. And Silver is still there and just, made sure that his arm is secured, that there's no blood flow through his arm. Which shows us again how powerful Silver is, just body-wise. All of them have a mutual respect for others of their kind, for other assassins or killers, when it is about that they are good at what they do. Which is a weird thing, right? But it is this honor amongst thieves, the honor amongst killers here. But that does not mean they like each other. It's just this, I give you respect and I earn your respect and then we kill each other. Okay, fine, let's go. I'm right now waiting if or if not the other members of the troupe will join in. I mean, with a bang that loud, it's very likely that they will appear. And they are close, they are nearby, outside of the building, so why not? And there's the interesting question. From what I've seen and what I guessed so far, I would say that Lucilfer is the strongest one. He is the boss, not without a reason, especially due to his ability of using other abilities. He can adapt very much to every enemy. He may have like a counter for every ability in his book. He just needs the time to get it out, right? The others, however, being maybe not as strong as him, are still incredibly powerful. So I think if they would pop up in this fight, it would be the Zoldycks that would have to move away, just being overpowered by number. Right now they are winning because they are 2-on-1. From what I've seen, I think Xeno would be someone who might have the chance to get Lucilfer in a 1-on-1, maybe. Silver, it seems to me like not. Weirdly enough, right? Because his power seems to be different. I mean, we have not seen much of it. Xeno stated that Lucilfer wants to go into close fights. So I think Silver himself is a close fighter as well. So he would be in a disadvantage there, possibly. He would be stronger and more dangerous in the direct melee combat, but he would play into the hand of Lucilfer, giving him the option to steal his power, I guess. But that's just guessing right now. However, there was a great final fight. I think it will have stopped next time. I think we will see this moving away from each other, I guess. Kurapika was not in it, sadly, because he was ordered back. But that's as life goes, to protect the daughter, right? 2,000 men of the Dons were wiped out, which is, wow. I mentioned it during the reaction. would an army be able to stop the troupe the way that they are acting right now? I am not sure. I mean, those are still men with automatic guns, right? Some of them even had like small rocket launchers. They did not show much of that. And they were more or neither having no chance. So I guess like an army, even having a tank or something like that, I think, yeah, I think the troupe would still win. And seeing that in this world gives you a concept of a problem that states have, that companies have, police force has. How do you stop criminals or vagabonds or bandits if they have powers and they are strong? You have to catch them while they are not strong and subdue them. Make sure they do not get strong in the future, which they failed on the troupe, right? And when it is about the assassins, I guess it is kind of like an agreement there. Yes, we know you're assassins and we will not come into your way, but you will behave in some specifications, right? You don't go after civilians just because you're feeling bad. There are jobs and you do them, and we will not look your way. That's what it feels to me a bit like. Last but not least, we had the whole situation between Gon, Killua, and Kurapika. And I completely understand both sides here. But I have to go with the wording that Killua stated, treat us as friends and equals. That's a big thing, right? Are we friends? Are we equals? Then don't push us out. Let us be part of what you're doing, what you're feeling. Let us help. That does not have to mean they want to fight. I mean, they want to join in the fight, but it may be anything else like a surveillance or a helping, right? Just talking to you. But he has pushed them out completely and is not accepting them in right now. And that's something that got to him. This sentence, they showed it again. I think that's something he had to realize. And it is still about his anger. It is still about his hatred for the troupe that he realizes right now, okay, I'm on this one road. I'm running down this one road and I ignore anything else around me. I push away everyone because I want to follow this road. And his friends saying, hey, we are here. Don't forget about us. Let us in. Is something that for a moment came through. And I think that's an important thing because he's not lost completely, right? I mean, he's controlled and everything right now. He told he will call them back. I didn't see that yet. So, let's hope that will happen much sooner, right? Because although they may not be as strong as him when it is against the troupe, I think as a group they have better chance. They always did. So, that's it for me this time. It was an awesome episode and I cannot wait for the next things to happen. The Requiem is still going on. And until then, feel free to comment, like and subscribe. My name is Relax and Panic. Goodbye and out.